one parent for 1 week. New house, new kids, new life. Each family gets $50,000, but what they don't know is that the new mommy will decide how they spend the money. It's two families' quest to answer one age-old question. Is the grass truly greener on the other side?
Filth. Living in filth is a choice. It is not a way of life.
Let me wipe this up and then I'll get out of there.
I am extremely picky about my floors. If your floor is dirty and filthy, that says a lot about
Who you are as a person. Caleb, the vacuum is down there. Will you just bring it up here for me?
Mia is a clean freak about the house. And she can vacuum 4, 5, 6 times a day. And she cringes when people walk in the house with their shoes on. She goes spastic.
Rhea, your boots have mud on them and you wore them across the floor.
And she sees the speck of dirt, so just start cleaning, and she gets overwhelmed, and she just does the whole house again.
I'm gonna vacuum one more time.
If you come home and the house is a shambles, will you still love us? Mia and I have been married for 9 years. I used to be a party guy, but when we got married, I gave up a lot of things just to be more of a family guy.
Don't cut yourself.
I'm gonna cut myself.
My husband uses humor quite a bit.
I can't even believe you did that. You're a dork.
I'm more of a serious, let's get business done type of person.
Hey, the compost is coming today and I want to get all those leaves gone. I thought you were going to take Caleb's tent down in the backyard.
I mean, I'm still working on the first question you asked me. Jeez. Mia can grate on you at times, in a loving way.
Did you mark up these walls?
Yeah, I just, I know how happy you are. I mark stuff up, so I went for it. We have 2 kids in the house, Caleb, who's 7 years old, and Rhea, who's 9 years old.
Rhea, get your backpack and put it in your room, please. Tim, don't forget to do their book orders.
Yes,
tonight.
ma'am.
It's very important for me that my children grow up with structure in the home.
Okay, Rhea, go get your teeth brushed.
When I tell my children to get in their bathroom and brush their teeth, I expect their teeth to be brushed in 5 minutes and let's get going.
Who wants to put the milk away?
I do.
Let's get it put away.
Bria is a lot like me. It's very clean and organized, very strong-willed.
What were you doing on the floor, Bria?
Putting the rug back.
Oh.
I love you, Mom.
I love you, too.
I was a young teenage mom at 17. I have an older daughter who is 20, and she has 2 kids. And so that is a concern of mine for Bria.
Father, we pray for her virginity until she's married, and we pray for God to bring a soulmate for her.
Just because I went through it doesn't mean that Bria has to go through it.
Amen.
Amen.
And so it's my responsibility to teach her what's right and what's wrong. I take a lot of pride in how I have structured my children, my home, my life, period.
The most important thing in life is family. You don't have to worry about the small things. Just have some fun. Let your hair down. Worry about the housework later. I have to admit, my house is not as clean as it should be. I think our house has personality, is what I like to call it. It's more eclectic. We have a lot of stuff everywhere. Some people might think it's cluttered looking. It's a smoking household, but we do not smoke in the house. Makes things stink and all that stuff. So we sit outside a lot in the garage and smoke. I have the greatest family in the world. We're a very open, friendly family, very spontaneous. We're always out there doing stuff with our kids.
Our family's not for the weak at heart. I mean, there's chaos from sun up to sundown.
The most important thing to me is make good memories that'll last you for the rest of your life.
Get ready.
Kangaroo picker.
Gotta get rid of your phone number.
Bob and I have been married for about 6 years.
Is that my feet smelling? I thought it was candies.
That's raunchy.
Bob can be a little crude sometimes.
Want the toe jam?
Oh, that's wrong.
We don't have a lot of money, but we make up for that in our love and our relationship.
Time to do the deed.
Open the window. I feel pretty fortunate.
We're not going there for a while.
My mother-in-law, Sue, lives with us, and I have 3 children. 2 live here and 1 does not. Candy is my 16-year-old daughter, and Kyle is my 7-year-old son. When I had my first daughter, Brandy, I was 18, and I was not married. At first, I thought I'm going to do everything perfect and by the book. Well, you don't. You don't go by that book. You throw it in the garbage.
Mom, can I have Mountain Dew?
All right, but you can only have a little because it's caffeine. Move.
I love caffeine.
I know you do. That's the problem.
Me too.
Kyle, he's a little hyper, but that don't bother me because he's being himself.
Mountain, do. Mountain, do.
Kyle. Was that your off button here? Candy is very outgoing and very friendly. Not bad.
When I was 5, I got shot in the eye with the BB gun.
And she's not bashful about her eyes. She'll take it out on the school bus and show all the kids.
At school, I get paid to take it out a lot. It's fun to do it at lunch, just to freak people out.
You haven't had an engine ever. You're too old for it.
Some people may view us as crazy and out of the box and just kind of wild, but our individuality is what makes us stronger.
Thank you. And excuse me.
There you go.
What'd you do, pass gas?
Are you ready?
Ready as I'll be.
Nervous?
Yeah. I'm nervous for the fact that I'm not going to be in my home and I'm not going to know what goes on. I love you. And you're going to be just fine. I'm going to miss you too. Do I have time to vacuum quick?
You know what? If that'll make you happy, go for it.
Woohoo!
I think that means something, honey. Don't worry about that. Come on, guys. Let's say goodbye to Mom. Come on.
All right. So I'm going into this hoping that when I'm gone, that my family will appreciate all that I do for them and that things will be the same when I come home as when I left.
Guess what? Mommy's gonna leave. I gotta leave today.
When my mommy leaves, I'm going to miss her hugs and her kisses.
Come visit with me before I have to leave. Okay? What I'm gonna miss the most is Kyle, my little boy.
Goodbyes this morning were just really incredibly tough. I love you.
I love you too. Bob, I believe in all my heart, loves me more than any man has ever loved a woman. I love you, Mom.
On the drive to the airport, I was given an envelope. You are on your way to Chattanooga, Tennessee. The one place in the world I did not want to go was Chattanooga, Tennessee. When I read that I was going to Chattanooga, I felt sick. When I think of the South, I think hillbillies. redneck hillbillies. Oh my gosh, I can't even believe this. I just thought I was gonna die. I literally thought I was going to die.
I was waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for her to come. And I was thinking, you know, how is the week going to go? Is it going to be very uncomfortable? Or is it going to be a really fun, enjoyable time?
Got a new mom coming in, and I don't know that she'll ever fill the shoes of what Angie can. So I just hope she's down to earth, kick your shoes off, have fun type of person.
I was pretty nervous. I started to get the rumble in my stomach, just the butterflies, just, you know, nervous about what to expect, what type of person this new mommy is going to be.
Hi.
Hey.
I'm Angie. Yes, I am.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, how are you? So glad to be here finally.
It's over.
Yeah, another feeling. I met Tim, and Tim is not the man that I, expected him to be. I thought, oh, he's a lot different than my husband.
Now, where are you from?
Tennessee. Why is that funny?
So I laughed about it because Mia doesn't really feel comfortable with Tennessee. She'd probably want to come home right away.
The pins and needles, just getting there wondering, what this woman's gonna be like. Is she gonna measure up to my wife? Is she gonna measure up to the expectation of my kids? And so there's just so much that's going through your mind.
When I stepped outside the doors, all I could read was the big Chattanooga, Tennessee. And I just thought I was gonna die. I have no desire to come to Chattanooga. I have no desire to come to Tennessee, period.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good. I'm Mia Hammond.
You're Mia. Hi, Mia. I'm Bob Howard.
Hi,
nice
Bob.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
You're my new mom.
I am. I'm your new mom.
How was the flight? Was it good?
And then he grabbed me and embraced me, and I was totally taken back because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not this man's wife. This is not my husband. I'm not sleeping with this man. I'm not cheating on my husband. I'm kind of uncomfortable with giving him hugs.
Oh, where you come from? I gotta know.
Minnesota.
Minnesota. So welcome to Chattanooga.
Thank you.
I'm in a foreign town. And where am I going? Like, what type of home am I coming to? It was a lot of uneasiness.
Is there like a lot of organization at your home? Is your wife like pretty organized and there's structure in your home and stability? No?
I was very nervous. I was thinking, how am I going to deal with this? How am I going to bring organization? How am I going to bring structure? How am I going to live through this for the next few days with no structure?
I am a very clean fanatic, so I am very clean. So that was a huge worry and a huge concern of mine. Am I going to go to a clean house? Or do I have to totally go in there and clean before I can even rest my head at night? Is the house messy or is it is it neat?
It's neat.
It's
clean.
okay.
I know you're still thinking it's the Deliverance or something like that. I don't know if I would ask me if her house is clean. I don't know if I could be that bold or brazen to do that because then I'm kind of judging her and I don't want to judge her. You can lay down and rest easy.
Okay, good.
Let's see here.
Welcome to Minnesota.
And it's sort of clean here. From what I could see, it seems to be more of close-knit houses and more houses, suburb kind of thing. I prefer rural. Yeah, it's more private.
Welcome home.
So home sweet home?
Well, this is it.
The worst thing would be if the new mom was a hillbilly and she had straw in her teeth and she stinks and she looks dirty and she has like a belly shirt and really tiny shorts. It would be really weird.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Dad.
Mom's home.
Hi.
Come on in, guys. This is Bria.
Hi, Bria. It's nice to meet you.
Bria, this is Angie.
Hi. And hi,
This is
Caleb. How are you?
Hey.
It's nice to meet you both. Can I have a hug, too?
And then that's Bella.
What a beautiful
Hey, bud.
family. Hey, sweetie.
One thing we got to do, though, we got to take our shoes off.
Tim had mentioned that I had to take my shoes off. That was just a little alarming. I thought, oh yeah, this house is going to be very, very, very orderly.
Doing homework?
Yeah.
Take your coat.
So you guys want to know where I'm from?
The children were very leery of me when they first came in. It was a little awkward at first. They kept looking at me and stuff.
I'm from Tennessee. Actually, Chattanooga, a little south of Chattanooga, which is almost in Georgia.
You guys want to show her the house?
Okay. A living room and bathroom. The kitchen where we eat.
Just the kitchen.
Yeah.
When I first saw the Hammond house, it's like they're the Cleavers from Leave It to Beaver or something. Everything's so organized and neat, and everything looks like it was placed there, you know, on purpose. Our house is more like the Roseanne Barr show.
Your new family?
I guess.
Hi. Kids, meet your new mom.
What's your name?
I'm Mia.
Oh, it's nice to meet you.
Candy immediately hugged me and embraced me. I don't know where the line is. I don't know how to draw the line.
Welcome home.
It's just awkward.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, I could not believe it. It was filthy, dirty. There was dog mess, piles of it in the living room. I would not walk barefoot on the carpet, okay? Ever. There are ants in the bathroom crawling everywhere, and I can't handle that. There are flies everywhere, and that's what really drives me crazy.
This is a garage, and this is kind of one of our do-all rooms, and it kind of works from storage to me running a little office out of it to...
When I went out to the garage, I was shocked. I mean, for God's sake, their kitchen table is in the garage. Their coffee pot is in the garage.
We do smoke. We don't smoke in the house.
Do you smoke?
I don't.
Oh, you don't? Oh.
And do you smoke too, Grandma?
Unfortunately, yes.
I cannot stand cigarette smoke. Why do I have to be inconvenienced because of your bad habit? These people think it's okay to live dirty, to live filthy lives. How am I gonna get through this the next few days? Hard to sleep because I can't sleep in filth and I can't sleep in dirt. And so I just woke up and I wanted to do some serious cleaning. God, this vacuum is so heavy. I'm very particular on my carpets, and I vacuum my home several times a day. I'm not sure that they vacuum like maybe once a week from what I've seen. Their perception of clean is different than my perception.
Woke up a little bit earlier because Mia was cleaning. That one's for you, Mia.
You don't have to do that.
This is mine.
Well, I told Sue that she didn't need to clean because I wanted to do it my way and make sure that it got done my way. My house, I don't have a grandma. I don't have somebody to do it. So I want you to just take some time for yourself and let me do it. To truly get the house in order or to clean it the way I clean my house, it would take me probably 1,000,000 years to really clean.
My first morning, I was so excited. I couldn't wait. I was just pumped. I didn't know what to expect.
Mia made a list of the things that I need to do this week. Mia is going to kill me if she comes home and the house is a mess. So, but I wanted to sit down with Angie today and go over the list. Okay, so what do you normally do when you do cleaning?
I vacuum, I dust,
Okay.
Stuff like that.
Well, mostly it's vacuuming here and just picking up.
Okay.
I will be doing the laundry and the dishes.
No.
No, I usually do.
Oh,
I
you
usually
do?
do the
Oh,
dishwasher.
Okay.
We'll leave cooking to you.
So I'll put Angie cooking.
Okay. So anything food, like if they want breakfast or lunch or dinner, I'll let you deal with that.
Okay.
I think overall my impression of the Hammond family is that they have too many rules and regulations and structure. It's like they're robots.
I'm usually not this organized.
Shopping.
Shopping.
I'll let you do it.
Okay, all right.
So now what you have to do is look and see what we need. Anything missing?
I guess that's very orderly and that could be a good thing. But not in my home.
All right.
Looks good.
Cool.
Right now I feel like I walked into the Twilight Zone.
I'm spending their money? All of it?
Oh my gosh.
And I'm assuming the other mom is going to be spending our money. Wow.
I mean, I only have a few days to figure out what they want and need.
That's hard for me to grasp, that she will have to spend our $50,000.
But it's going to be so hard. This is a really a big challenge for me.
This morning, Mia's responsibility was to get Kyle out to school, and I just kind of kicked back a little bit. Let's see what she could do.
Kyle, we have to get ready for school. It's 7:30, we have to get going for school.
Mia got Kyle up a little different than I do it or Angie would do it. We get down and give him lots of hugs and kisses.
Kyle, honey, we have to wake up. Can you wake up? We have to get up and go to school. It's time to wake up, okay?
She just kind of used more verbal, Kyle, get up, Kyle, get up.
Are you awake? Where's your clothes?
It was just more cold. It's what I thought. I just sleep.
Wash your face, brush your teeth. You got about 2 minutes.
From what I've observed, there may not be as much that warm and fuzzy feeling in her household as there is in this household. Because of being wrapped up into a schedule that's kind of controlling her life and her family.
Kyle, We have to get going for school.
Have a good day, buddy.
This morning when I woke up, I wanted to make breakfast for the kids and get to know the kids, ask them things.
I'm hoping one day before I leave, you'll let me French braid your hair. Do you like French braids? Well, my daughter, sometimes I'll put 2 in and then a little neat right here. That looks cute. I mean, if you want. If you want me to.
The kids are very, very quiet. It's hard to talk to them. It's like they don't know what to say or they don't know how to answer my questions.
You like PE? Yeah. You play games?
It's like they don't know how to express their feelings or their thoughts or their likes and dislikes. I wasn't feeling at home or welcome. You know, they were just so distant, and I was feeling like this family didn't really want me here.
I think the fact that I've got a prosthetic eye has made me more outgoing and more social because I've learned to look past it and to just be very open about it and let people know. Well, you know that I only have one eye?
I don't know. What you need to do is go in there and take it and let it fall on the floor and start going, my eye. Act like you're rubbing it and say, Mia, do I have something in my eye?
Right now?
And just pull your hand down and just have your...
I think Mia's uptight, but I think I can bring Mia out of her shell a little bit more.
Go do it. Go do it before she goes. We just thought it would be a good icebreaker. Let her see that you don't have to be so stressed out about everything all the time.
When you heard, are you okay?
Yeah, do I have something in my eye?
Yes.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Shut up. Baby's gone. Take your eye out, Candy. Take your eye out. I did.
Okay, put it back in. She had taken her eyeball out. I thought I was gonna have a heart attack. I thought I was literally going to die.
Kyle.
You guys are runts.
Oh my God, my heart is like in my stomach.
She dropped her hand, and the woman freaked.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
It was great. It's a little mean, but the reaction was just priceless.
They laughed. They thought it was funny. I mean, they all thought that it was funny. It wasn't. It's wrong.
Bob, where are we going?
Oh, I didn't tell you where we were going, did I? I'm going that way.
Bob. I like spontaneity and the element of surprise.
We're going to go visit the aquarium.
Mia doesn't like the element of surprise. Look over here.
Hey, look.
There's a purple sea urchin right on that rock.
Dad, look at that big old stingray.
I know, isn't he huge?
Look at that sea turtle.
Wow. Super, super
Here you
cute.
get to see a snake.
Snakes,
Oh,
man.
my least favorite favorite creature. I don't like the aquarium. It's filthy. That's why I don't go there.
It's the day, everybody.
Look over here.
Hey, look. She or she?
Look, here's some right here.
Oh, look, Kyle.
This is a she.
See, look.
Oh, that's cool. That's reefs. Oh, there goes one.
There's Mia.
Mia, you want to touch one? I'll pass. Come on, touch one. See, Mia, touch that one. Touch that one. He was on top.
I was afraid because what if like one came and I didn't see it and it like gnawed my finger off?
Mia didn't want to touch the fish. I guess some people are afraid of fish without teeth.
You got to touch one before we leave. Okay, we're done. Let's go.
We're gonna give this a shot.
Huh? Are you gonna ride? Yeah. Well, if I get sick, will they stop it or no?
We walked up to the carousel and I was really nervous. I don't do carousels because of the motion. It makes me motion sickness. So carousels really bother me.
How long is the ride?
Probably 2 or 3 minutes, maybe. Do you know about how long the ride is? About 4 minutes.
Oh my God. If I get sick, will you stop it or no?
I can't stop it right away. It doesn't stop that quick.
How we doing? Nervous yet?
Yeah, I'm really nervous. My stomach is really jittery.
Deep breath. You'll be all right.
Okay, I think I need off.
Do you really?
I think I need off. I don't think I can do this. I think I need off.
We were on the carousel for maybe 15 seconds, and Mia was already sick, and she didn't have a horse that went up and down or anything.
We need to tell the man that that he needs to stop this carousel, or I'm gonna throw up. I need to get off. I am gonna get sick, like really sick.
I kept saying, I need this to stop, I need this to stop, and I thought that maybe somebody would get the hint and tell the man to stop it, and it didn't stop and wasn't stopping, so finally I says, we need to stop the carousel, I'm getting sick.
Can you stop it?
Mia wasn't happy at all. That's probably the understatement of the year.
You want to wear your hat today?
I want to wear your jacket today. Oh my gosh, your jacket is totally falling down.
Ever since I've been here, I felt like, what am I doing here? And who are these people? And why are they acting like this? I felt like I wasn't welcomed or something.
Here, Brianna, just put this one on. Because we have to go.
I don't feel like they were trying to be, cold or that they were trying to be distant. They're just like that.
Come on.
I've never felt so left out.
This is just not anything like I've ever been used to. I'm just used to being around really affectionate people. And there's not a lot of affection here, and I don't feel welcome. I feel so out of place.
Well, it's time to get up, buddy.
I tried to get the kids to open up gradually, but it didn't seem to work out that way, and that depressed me a little. So I decided to show them that there was a different way to do things.
Heavenly Father, thank you, Lord, for the food that we're about to eat. Amen.
Amen.
I'm here because I'm supposed to help these children. I'm supposed to help this family. It was time for a change. And it was time for me to do things my way here. You guys have been real good to me since I've been here. I wanted to say thank you, first of all. And since I've been here, I've done things your way. Today, we're going to start doing things my way.
When Angie told us we're going to do things her way instead of our way, I was like, are you serious? I do not want to do things your way.
If I'm going to be your mother, and I'm going to make some changes. It's okay to not be perfect all the time. I don't want your whole life to be focused around keeping the house clean, all right? Let's just have a good time. Everything we do is going to be together because that's the way it's done at my house.
Don't look at me, look at her.
It's all about fun. It's all about doing things together. All right, deal? All right, so what do you think?
Boy, I never thought that we would be so tense for somebody to tell us to have fun. This is the fun part, to see how much different it can be for the kids. And I think the kids had a harder time accepting it than I did. Watch this. Whoops. I dropped something on the floor. Oh, well.
All right.
When my dad threw his toast on the floor, I was like shocked because like, even, you know, my mom's not here. I think he still should obey the rules.
Let me pick that up. Oops! Oh, my goodness. Oh, okay.
Mia thinks that as long as she has the children under control, that they'll never mess up. She thinks that that's what's best for them, but it's not. Look, she's in shock now. They're beautiful children. They're bright. They're talented. They're like flowers that need to be watered so they can blossom. I like to help them be able to express themselves. I don't think it's going to be an easy task. I really don't.
What's been most difficult for me is the lack of the clean house. It's filthy. It's dirty. It's a mess. It's nasty. It's gross. The dog, he pees and poops on the carpet. There are flies everywhere. There are ants crawling everywhere. There's a very horrendous smell. Living in filth is a choice. It's simply a choice, and I choose not to. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to make the decisions, and I'll run the home. Things have to change, period. You know, I've kind of lived by how how you guys live or what you guys do. So starting tomorrow, we will do things my way, and I will run the house the way I run my house at home. And we will live by my rules, Kyle. And so we are going to do what I normally do, and that is clean. My house is extremely clean. You know, I want to make sure the house is picked up. I want scrub the kitchen floor on your hands and knees. I want scrubbing toilets with a toothbrush.
Mia implicated that maybe she felt we were filthy people. My house is not a filthy house. We're country folks. We don't live in a museum. We live in our house, and we're comfortable in our environment.
I want these carpets shampooed. I think you mentioned that you have a carpet cleaner. The thing is wearing our shoes on the carpet. In my house, whether people like to wear their shoes or not, they're not welcome to wear their shoes in my home, period. No matter whom they are, no matter if their shoes are brand new.
It is okay for people to wear their shoes in the house.
Yeah.
We're open people, and what other people do is what other people's business is. But like I say, if anybody comes to my house and they want to leave their shoes on, that's okay.
If you feel like taking your shoes off, take your shoes off.
If you want to put your feet on my couch, put your feet on my couch.
I'm not afraid to ask somebody, could you please take your shoes off? You know, if they refuse, well, then, you know, maybe they don't want to visit me. I'm the mom, the new mommy, And if I'm finicky, then that's the way it is.
When Mia approached the subject, she was too blunt. You ask around here and people will break their neck for you, you know? Give you the shirt off their back. You start bossing, you're not gonna get anywhere. Now, can I be honest with you? I feel offended because I don't think our house is that dirty. Number one, because I clean it. But you kind of make me feel like
we're dirty
we live
people.
in dirt, and I don't live in dirt. We take a lot of pride in our home.
I'm not saying you're any better or any less. I just run a different ship. I am like the main controller, you know, of my home. I want everything perfect.
Our life would be boring if everything was too perfect. I don't want that no more. You want to do it because you're super mom, and you're not.
We're back!
Straight up crazy people on this cast.
Hey, JR, is this country?
That's right. From Latin lover to country lover.
Yeehaw! It's a pop culture demolition derby. Deal with it.
John Rich hosts Gone Country 2. Premieres Friday at 8, 7 Central. Only on CMT.
On Trading Spouses.
Our family's not for the weak at heart.
One family's anything goes attitude.
Do you want something in my eye?
Yes. Oh my God!
Push this control freak mom to her limit.
I thought I was literally going to die.
The other family's icy reception
I've never felt so left out.
left the new mom feeling like an unwelcome outsider.
I feel so out of place.
Now, personal beliefs
I don't believe in the war.
lead to a fiery face-off.
I'm proud of the fact that Adam was over there. How can you take and demoralize that?
I don't demoralize what Adam's doing.
I think you are.
And a wild party helps the family learn to loosen up.
They were smiling. It was great.
Then the $50,000 shocker
She got to spend our money. Oh my God.
leaves one mom dazed
I just don't understand it.
and the other on the attack.
I am back home, and we live by Mom's rules.
It's the Trading Spouses ending
This is my house too, okay?
you'll never forget.
Don't disrespect me either.
Two totally different families are trading one parent for 1 week. New house, new kids, new life. Each family gets $50,000, but what they don't know is that the new mommy will decide how they spend the money. It's two families' quest to answer one age-old question. Is the grass truly greener on the other side?
Starting today, I'm in charge, and we're going to go by my rules. They're, filthy people.
Welcome home.
I'm the mom, the new mommy. So starting tomorrow, we are going to clean. The house is not clean, and now things have to change, period.
Reporting for duty.
You guys are funny. You guys are really funny.
This morning, there was like this tension in the air. My house is not a filthy house.
Okay, a couple of the things that I think we should do is Vacuum the blinds, dust off shelves, wipe stuff down, wipe up this floor in here, clean the kitchen, make sure both of the bathrooms are clean, straighten up Kyle's room.
We don't live in a museum. We live in our house, and we're comfortable in our environment.
Straighten up your room, maybe the floor.
Can't relax running around straightening things all the time.
It's okay to clean up once in a while and not always be dirty.
Mia's not in her world right now. She's in ours. I'd rather have this one in here. Don't tell me our house is dirt. Don't do that.
I feel a little bit more relaxed now that my home is clean.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I wanted to invite you to a party that we're having tonight. It's between 6:30 and 7. I decided that we're going to have a party tonight. A happy party. Are we ready to go now?
We decided to go shopping for all the things that were appropriate for a happy party.
I'm so excited. We're going to have so much fun.
Tonight, Andrew was throwing a big, crazy party, but I wasn't really all up for it. I really didn't want to have anything to do with that.
You guys know that song, Don't Worry, Be Happy. You know that song? That's a cool song. Don't worry, be happy. You gonna smile tonight for me? Since we're doing a happy face?
I don't smile very much.
No, you don't. What's missing from this family is joy. There's no joy here. There's no real happiness. It's time for a change. I want to see happy faces, smiles, just chill out. Oh, that's funny. I like that. We got streamers and balloons and a helium tank and silly string.
Daddy, what are these?
That's streamer spray.
I got a game planned for us, too. You guys are gonna like it. Oh, it's a surprise. I can't tell you.
Angie keeping a secret from us, I'm not too big about that. I really don't like that idea.
It'll be interesting to see how this party goes tonight.
Okay, let's decorate. When we got back to the house, we started doing some decorating, and that was really fun. You want to do this streamer?
No.
You don't? You sure?
I'm sure. That looks ugly.
No, it doesn't.
Angie was taping streamers up on the wall, and it could have ripped the paint off, and I didn't want to really help with that because I didn't want to get the blame for it.
Is like so worried about everything being perfect, and I think that's a lot of pressure for a little kid. I wanted the guests to sort of have a clue of what kind of party it was before they came in. So I decided to make a sign, and it said, feel free to leave your shoes on, to relax and have a good time.
In my house, whether people like to wear their shoes or not, they're not welcome to wear their shoes in my home, period.
I didn't want to be part of the party. It's going to be a mess.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
This is Angie.
Hi, Angie. Nice to meet you. Sherry?
When the first guest arrived, I was in the kitchen still finishing up the food.
Do you need me to help you with anything?
No, thank you. Just enjoy yourself.
Okay. Hi, I'm Angie. I'm Chris. Nice to meet you.
How you doing? Good, come on in.
Hello, hello. How you doing? Don't see much of you people.
Everybody was wearing their shoes in the house, and I didn't think that they should be doing that.
No, shoes on my carpet. Period.
My mom doesn't like when her rules get broken, and neither do I.
Make yourself at home. Make yourself something to eat.
At first, I think the guests were a little apprehensive. They seemed very, uptight. They were worried about, making a mess.
I wanted to have a really fun, happy party. So people seem to be shocked. But
Your idea with all this, right?
yeah. You only live once. So.
Tristan.
Okay, you guys. When the boys pulled out the silly string, I was nervous because I wasn't really sure. Are they supposed to be doing that?
Okay, you're getting it now.
Oh my God. Your floor is dirty and filthy. That says a lot about who you are as a person.
The kids are just loving this.
This stuff.
I kind of got caught up in the action because everybody else was doing silly string, so I kind of wanted to do it.
I've never seen the kids like this. They were excited and had fun. They would never have done that if their mother was here. No way.
People.
I can hardly wait till she sees it.
Maybe mom is having the same type of fun until they see it. Maybe they're doing the same thing.
Play some Army Men?
Sure.
I think I got a couple. Hey, wait, he didn't call in air support? Gator?
Hey. This evening, I went into the bedroom and Kyle and Bob were on the floor with a mat, and there were Army men on one side and some Army men on the other side. And they were fighting. And they were shooting each other. I was shocked.
Caleb doesn't have soldiers with guns.
We don't allow Caleb to play violent games. We don't allow Caleb to have cap guns, dart guns, any of that kind of stuff.
He's the USA. I'm the bad guys in Iraq.
Iraq.
No, I'm not Iraq because it's not all Iraqi people are bad.
What kind of message is that giving our children? That war is okay and killing people because they're bad is okay? Absolutely not. These are the children who go in the schools 5 and 10 years later who are mentally disturbed and shoot these people. It's wrong, period. And I don't know how I'm going to deal with it.
You don't have your ears on.
Freya didn't seem to worry about the house getting dirty anymore.
Don't worry.
Be happy.
There you go.
Oh my gosh! Look at that! Angie walked out the door with so much bowls of Jell-O. I thought it was gonna be fun to mess things up a little. It doesn't happen that much.
Ready? Go!
We were just throwing Jello all over the place, but that was fun and everybody was happy. We were having a good time out there.
It was awesome to see Bria finally letting her hair down, so to speak, and really getting into it and enjoying herself.
My dad threw a bowl of Jello on my head. It was really funny, and it looked cool on me too. I'm gonna remember this moment for the rest of my life.
Good party, huh?
Oh, yeah, it's fun.
This morning when I woke up, Bria was already, vacuuming. I was planning on cooking a big breakfast and for us to be able to sit down for breakfast together and talk about the party.
Can I vacuum this before?
If that's what you want to do.
Sure, I need a vacuum. I want to.
Bria maybe felt a little guilty from having so much fun last night. She felt that maybe Mom would have a conniption when she gets home.
Daddy, can we move this thing?
Bria, what's gotten into it? I haven't never seen you clean like this before. Trying to clean away some of the evidence of your crime yesterday.
I didn't do nothing. I was nervous because I was feeling like I did something wrong, and I didn't want my mom to get mad at me.
Seeing Bria cleaning and back to her old, panicky ways. It was depressing. It was.
Your room is really filthy dirty.
Kyle plays with army men, and that was really freaky last night when I saw that. I know that they're for Bush and the war, and they have a son-in-law over there, but they allowed Kyle to reenact what's really going on over there and killing people, and that was okay. And so I was shocked.
Not that one. Got that one. Make a salt maker.
What are you doing?
Where's the salt majigger? There's a salt majigger. Can you hear me in the salt majigger?
Okay, but what are you doing?
I'm going to destroy this worm.
Let me see what's in your hand.
It's a worm.
Why are you gonna kill him?
Because I like killing things. Look at what it looks like. Die, baby, die.
Kyle, listen to me. Listen to me for 1 second. Listen for 1 second. What is he doing? Is he hurting you?
I was wanting to know what happened.
And your mom and dad are okay with that?
Yeah. My dad told me about it.
Your dad what?
Told me about it.
Oh, your dad told you about it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's really great. To have our kid killing things. Next thing you know, he'll be killing a human.
Of course, his dad lets him do this because he lets him play war. Matter of fact, Candy got her eye shot out with a BB gun and now has a prosthetic eye. What does that tell you about this family?
He's outside looking under the wood, the logs, for worms and snails, and he puts them and he pours salt on them and watches them die, and he's tormenting them. And I says, well, where did you learn to do this? And he says, well, my dad told me to kill him. Why is it okay that he kills the worms? We've got
children in high schools killing other children
And
with
a
guns.
child is a worm? Because I don't consider my children worms.
Statistics show
Okay.
you put into your child what you're going to get out of your child. So obviously you allow Kyle to play with those little men and you allow him to shoot and kill.
Kyle playing with the soldier ain't gonna make him go out there and be the next terrorist of the world. I think I've got very, very smart children. If you ever take the time to sit down and talk with them, you're gonna find out where their morals lie.
What I don't understand is you allow Kyle to shoot the bad guys. What if he's 16 years old and there's a bad man and he decides to go get a gun and shoot a bad person? Is that okay?
Kyle's not gonna get a gun and shoot a bad person. You know, that's a little boy, active imagination, playing with Jeeps, playing with guns. You know, war is a reality in our life.
So let me ask you this. What if your son-in-law doesn't come home? How would you feel if he gets killed in Iraq?
You're stepping on a personal ground you know nothing about. He chose to go sign up. That is a man. That is courage. How can you take and demoralize that and turn it into something bad?
I would like my mic turned off.
This morning, we were getting out of the house for a little bit. After the unfortunate incident, the mood of the family was solemn, a little uncomfortable.
The fact that Bob has a son-in-law in Iraq right now was a very, very sore subject. What if your son-in-law doesn't come home? How would you feel? I tried to voice my opinion about the war. Bob, he just went ballistic on me.
How can you take and demoralize that and turn it into something bad?
My husband doesn't disrespect me like that, and I don't expect any other man to disrespect me like that. At that point, I felt like walking out the door and throwing in the towel and saying I'm done.
I was hurt because Adam's over there, and, you know, he's protecting her. He's protecting her family. You know, maybe she needs to think about that when she lays her head on her pillow tonight and she feels safe.
Mia. I like you, and I'm glad we've met you. I think what this week has taught me that even though we each have our own opinions, we can still get along. We're mature adults. In our family, we don't hold a grudge like that.
I know we had our little conflict. Their opinions. Opinions between two different people. I apologize for going off a little bit. It's because I do like you.
Thank you.
You know, if I had the opportunity to do the experience over again tomorrow, I'd do it. And if I had the opportunity to say, would you have Mia come back in your house and be the mom that replaces Angie? Mia, I'd do it. I like you a lot. Okay?
That was very nice. That let me know that he accepted me, because I wasn't really sure. So I felt a little better. Obviously, there's a purpose somewhere in all of this.
This week has been a roller coaster of emotions.
This is it.
Well, it was really cool meeting you.
Oh, thank you. You guys are pretty awesome,
Yeah.
too.
I don't think that the ideas that I brought to this family are going to last right away.
My little man.
Maybe I planted a seed or two, and maybe those seeds will blossom one day. I don't think it's going to come overnight.
The party was more fun than I had in a long, long time. I want Angie to stay for another day so I can have more time with her.
I'm gonna miss you. You take care, okay? All right, have fun. Yeah? Bria, you're a great girl. Did you have fun?
Yeah. I feel that Angie and me were better friends now. It was kind of unexpected for me because I didn't know I was going to have fun. And even though my mom will probably be mad when she gets home, it was worth it because everybody was having a good time and everybody was happy.
I think the message that the kids got from Angie being here is let's still be kids and have fun. Having fun and getting dirty, that's part of being a kid. I think I'd like to have a talk with my wife about things in the house and things, how we live.
Oh, there they are.
Bye, Angie. Bye.
You go home and enjoy your family.
You too, Tim.
All right,
You have a
take
great
care.
family.
All right, thank you.
I'll always be wondering what happened to them, how they turned out, you know, if they're happy. You know, it's been an experience, but I really miss my kids and my husband, and I just want to go home.
Mia's gonna leave here in just a little bit. We'll wake up to her. Bye. Huh? Yeah. Okay, well, let's go feed real quick, and we'll get a shirt on here. All right, ready? Oh, yeah. This morning, everybody woke up to tell Mia goodbye. This week has been really incredibly tough. A little too much stress there. Mia, I think she kind of came into our family with that idea of that we were just a bunch of hillbillies.
Hey, Scooby-Doo.
And I don't think she was really giving us a fair chance.
Scooby-Doo! Time to wake up! Time to wake up, Scooby-Doo!
But it was good to see her laughing and having a little bit of fun.
Want me to pour water on your head?
Because that's really not a big side we've seen of Mia this week. It's too cold for that junk this morning, ain't it?
Today, I knew that it was my final day, and I wanted to explain to them how I was feeling about leaving. I had a really great time. I enjoyed each and every one of you guys. You guys are unique in your own way, and I just thank you for allowing me to come into your home.
Well, we definitely enjoyed having you here.
What I was really surprised about was that even though we had all of our differences, they would still embrace me into the family. And that was amazing to me.
Give me a big hugs, okay? Huh? Not me. Mia.
Funny. You're so silly. It broke my heart when Kyle embraced me so warmly and gave me a huge hug. Bye, Scooby-Doo. I'll miss you. Bye, Scooby-Doo. You be good, okay? That moment, I was overwhelmed. Sue, I enjoyed every moment with you. And I thank you so much.
I think I was a little bit shocked when Mia was saying goodbye to me, that she did get emotional.
And I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for accepting me and having me in your home and for everything that you did to make me feel welcome.
I like Mia. I believe that she could be a lot of fun. Perhaps she'll realize some of the things that she needs to turn loose of and relax a little bit more. But old habits sometimes are harder to break.
Bye. Thank you so much. I will. Thank you, guys. Bye, sweetie. I love you.
The goodbye was the best moment that I had with Mia since she's been here. I know it's kind of sad that she was leaving when we had that moment.
Thanks, Mia.
Bye-bye.
It was very nice meeting you.
But it was nice, and she waved as she drove away.
I thought I was going to be the one here teaching. And I'm the one here learning.
I'm ready to meet Mia. I feel that it's my obligation to my own heart to tell Mia the things I've observed and the things that I think she should know about her family.
I'm nervous to meet Angie. I don't know how she will receive some things that I might have to say to her. I'm nervous to meet Angie. I don't want to demean her or demean her family, but I think I have an obligation to tell her some things.
I'm going to try my best to tell her what I think would be best for her family. And I really need to be direct with her because she seems like the kind of person that needs directness.
Nice to meet you. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So, how was your week?
It was great. Yeah, your family's wonderful.
Thank you.
How was your week?
It was different.
Caleb and Bria.
They were very well-mannered.
Good.
A little too well-mannered, but...
When I first got there, I was a little concerned because it was very quiet. And your house is extremely organized and clean.
Thank you.
I don't know if you want to thank me yet. I got the impression from your family and your friends that maybe you're a little uptight. Everything has to be a certain way, perfect all the time. Because I think that kids need a little room to be kids and grow and not have to worry so much about adult things like keeping the house clean and stuff like that.
Angie was very confrontational. I could have gotten really angry with Angie if I really wanted to, but that's not who I am.
When people come to my home, they're comfortable. I've never, and I'll be honest with you, been in a home that's that clean. I mean, it was just, wow. Several people commented that, you know, they weren't that comfortable coming over because they're afraid they're going to mess something up.
My home, I take a lot of pride in my home. I take a lot of pride in cleaning.
But don't you think it's a little excessive?
I don't think so. I'm not going to change as being as clean as I am. I am proud of being a clean freak. That's obviously not a priority in any way, shape, or form for that family, and it probably never will be. I was a bit surprised at your home. There were ants, and I was like killing ants constantly. There were ants like crawling over my like toiletries in the bathroom, and there were a lot of flies. And I was really, I was upset, and I made everybody clean.
Mia made the comment that my house was dirty or wasn't as clean as she thought it should be. My house may not be as meticulously clean as hers, but my house is much more comfortable than hers.
It's not nasty. My home's lived in.
Why is that a bad thing?
I told her that her house was filthy, and her comeback was, "What's wrong with that? What is it hurting?" I think I've always taken pride in my home.
I take pride in my home, too, in the fact that people come to my home and that they're comfortable.
I don't necessarily agree with that.
It hurt my feelings. I'm sorry. We are not filthy people. She's entitled to her opinion, but I'm comfortable in my home. And I hope what I spent the money on will benefit your family. And it was nice meeting you.
Have a safe trip. I think that Angie truly just doesn't care about her home. While our prides are totally two different prides, and that's obvious.
It was nice meeting you, and it was nice meeting the family.
After meeting Mia, I'm not sure that anything's ever going to be different. It seems to me like Mia thinks Mia's always right. Every minute has felt like an hour, especially these last few hours. The anticipation is just killing me. I just can't wait to see my family.
Oh my goodness, guess what's coming down the road, Kyle?
That's good, man.
You don't realize just how much you can truly miss somebody, and just to see her face and her smile, and it was real overjoyous.
All I could do was grin from like ear to ear. So I was really excited. I was so glad to be away from Tennessee.
We're waiting for Mia to come home, and there's a lot of anticipation.
Mom!
Oh, I missed you guys. I missed you too.
I was so glad to be home. It was just a sense of peace, and I'm home. So what happened to the ceiling?
We sprayed it.
In the house? Why did you spray silly string in the house, though,
Because
Caleb?
it was a party. It was a happy party.
Oh, so would you like me to give happy parties?
Did Angie tell you what the sign was on the door?
What sign on the door?
Oh, we're gonna have fist fights going tonight. You guys just looking for trouble.
What did the sign on the door
It
say?
said, keep your shoes on in the house. I did not wear my shoes in the house one time.
Did you keep your shoes on?
Where Caleb is.
Everybody's wearing their shoes.
Well, yeah, hey, everybody else wears their shoes, so why not? Let's start wearing our shoes in the house. I mean, you guys did it when I was gone.
No, I didn't.
We truly did miss you.
Doesn't sound like it. I believe you can have fun, but you don't have to let the kids spray silly string all over. You don't have to tell my friends to wear their shoes in my home when I don't allow that. I am really angry. To me, that is disrespect, and I am upset about it, and I have every right in the world to be.
Well, as you guys know, there's always a twist. And the twist was that she got to spend our money. And I had to spend her money for her family. Here's the letter.
Oh, my God.
See what she had to say.
I was concerned because we're not a wealthy family. I don't know whether or not she really noticed our needs because she was so wrapped up in the flies and everything else.
Thank you so much for allowing me into your home and sharing your husband, children, pets, and your mother-in-law. I truly hope I have spent your $50,000 in a way that will truly enrich and improve your life. I have dedicated $20,000 for your family to put down on a home of your own. $5,000 for you, Angie, to buy a nice used vehicle of your choice. $4,000, Angie, for you to go to cosmetology school. $1,000 to Kenny for college. $1,000 for a college fund for Kyle. $4,000 for you, Angie, Bob, Kyle, and Kenny to visit me and my family in the winter to go skiing in Minnesota.
That took me by surprise. Worst case scenario, if we go up to Minnesota and anything becomes opinionated, we can always go down to the motel and spend the night.
$500 for Sue to spend any way she wishes. $500 to Sue to use on getting her own place. $500 for you, Angie, to spend any way you like. $500 for Bob to spend any way he chooses. $4,000 for Sue to buy a car. $400 for Kenny to use on spring break. $300 for Kyle to buy a go-kart and helmet. $100 for Kyle to spend on Build-A-Bear. $100 for Kyle to buy a lab set.
The way she mapped everything out to every penny, $50 to this, $300 to this, $200 to this. That was part of her control thing.
$4,000 for Kenny to buy a used car. She even specified what kind of cars. Okay.
I'm getting a car?
Yeah. And last, $350 for Peppy's surgery.
That was she remembered Peppy. I couldn't afford his surgery. And I love the little guy.
That was really a detailed list.
You know what? They could have kept the money as long as I got you back.
Yeah.
It's just a great feeling to be home with my family again. This experience has just reaffirmed that. The real things in life are the relationships that you have, and that's what you need to be holding on to, because in the end, nothing can beat that.
What you guys didn't know, I was to decide how to spend Angie and her family's money. And Angie was to decide how to spend our $50,000. So Angie has written us a letter on how she has spent our money. I'm a little fearful as to how she spent her money. I really hope that it will be spent wisely. Every single cent of it. Dear Hammond family, I have listed below how I think your money would be best spent. I want $10,000 to go towards your bills to alleviate some stress so you guys won't have to worry as much. I think that you guys need some fun time together as a family, and that is why I want you to go on a vacation to Orlando, Florida to see Mickey Mouse and swim with the dolphins. So $10,000 goes to that. I want $5,000 to go towards entertainment stuff for your new family room, so you guys can hang out and enjoy each other as a family.
And she left a lot of money to play, and that upset me because I left them money to enrich their life.
I believe in my heart that Tim should have a motorcycle. So $15,000 goes towards that.
Are you okay with that?
Well, I don't have a choice. I have to be. I hope life treats you well. Just remember, don't sweat the small stuff. Life is way too short. Warm regards, Angie Howard.
Mia's not thrilled about me getting a motorcycle, but to get that much money towards a motorcycle kind of set her over the edge a little bit.
You know, I left the money for the entire family. I spread the money out. I didn't focus the money towards one person.
She's left almost half of the money to Tim. I was really angry about that. I don't feel that she put a lot of thought into it.
And I put a lot of thought into her letter, and it wasn't just like I sat down and wrote the letter out in like 15 minutes. So there was a huge part of me that...
No, I just think you're overreacting, and I think you should calm down. I would have hoped that when my wife got back, she would have been less stressed about everything, but I'm not sure if Mia learned anything.
Okay, will you guys be like really offended if I clean up a little bit? No. Or do you guys like it the way it is?
I was banking that you would at least go through the night and maybe wouldn't have to worry about it till tomorrow.
I feel that every one of my rules were broken, disregarded, stomped on and walked all over. And I feel extremely disrespected.
I am back home, and we live by Mom's rules.
Okay, you know what?
From here on out.
This is my house too, okay? Let's not get ugly. Let's not get ugly.
I'm not getting ugly.
This is my house too, okay? Don't disrespect me either.
Love you. Love you too.